Hello, hello, hello. Penny Pudge here. I've got to adjust this just a tiny bit. Sorry. And there we go. Penny Pudge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Hello, Tam. It's 1:15 p.m. Mountain Time on April 18th, 2024. I hope everyone's doing well. Thumbs up if you would. Leave me a comment when we're done. And if you're coming in and watching the replay, thank you. Thank you, and please leave us a thumbs up, and a comment would be great. I decided I had planned on having new product here today, but it's not. So we are going to just make a little journal card here. I was just going to check real quick and see if it's been mailed yet. They're running a little bit behind, I think, because of the fact that they have last chance products, which was something else I was going to talk to you about. There are, until the end of the month, there are some things selling out. And let me find my ordering. So, and it will say sold out or whatever on it. So, don't be disappointed because it's been going on all month long. Okay. Let me see. All right. It does say it's shipped. Friday. Tomorrow. Yay. Woo, woo. I'm happy. Okay. So that'll be good. But if you have any questions, please let me know. I am going to, yes, sorry. So it's the end of the month. Now, Tammy and Just April, let me check Just April because I had sent her a message. Both have open classes, workshops. If you want to order, or if you have any questions, please let me know. We'll probably close Tammy's, tomorrow afternoon, Tam? Does that sound good to you? About this time, 1:15 p.m.? Let me know. Or we can do it tonight. But I just thought if somebody came in and caught this, then it would give them a chance to go ahead and order. There are quite a few things on sale, up to 60% off. Some things they are going to bring back. A lot they're not. And the new catalog, Tammy, you have yours. So if you're there or when you come back, tell me what you've noticed about the catalog, or have you even had time to look at it? And I'll tell you what I've noticed. I thought we all needed a little Jesus today. We need him every day, but I felt like today we really needed a little Jesus today. So there's a little reminder that he's there for each and every one of you whenever you need him. And then we're going to play right here. So I made this little journal card. This inspirational sketches will be available in the new catalog. It doesn't have any dies, but I love it. So there's the mushroom that I stamped. So we're gonna make another one like this, but we will use either the flowers or the bird. Cute, huh? Yeah, that laundry kind of gets in the way, don't it? So this was kind of fun to do. Okay, we'll just do it. That's okay. I asked if you had time to look at the catalog, and if so, did you notice anything different? Ah, hello, Dee. I love you. It's all good. Just knowing you're there helps. It just makes me feel like I'm very close to you. So we'll let Tammy go ahead, and last time I talked to her, she hadn't had time to look at it. So this is the new catalog. There it is. And our leg is so long once again. Okay. So the other two catalogs, the annual catalog for 23-24, this one, and the mini catalog will no longer you be able to order out of it after the end of the month, the last day of the month. Yes, okay. Tammy says she's noticed how they put some tools and other items with the stamp set and bundles. So what you guys will see, this one will come out the first of the month. And what you, from May, I'm not sure exactly what date, if it's the first or second, it may be, that not everything's in this catalog. The catalog's thinner, but everything is available online. They have added more things on those pages with the bundles just to show you what they use to create, and how everything's interchangeable, works together, and all that. So, but a lot of time it says see online for more product. So if you guys, if anybody's unable to, well, if you wouldn't be here, I guess, if you couldn't get online, but oops, you didn't see that. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Don't even look. Close your eyes, quick. I did not mean to do that. I am sorry. I'm not supposed to show the inside of the catalog. So, I apologize. Also, all the, yes, they do have a section that shows the ones that have come back. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and play. We're going to go ahead and make this journal card, or it can be put on a card base. I just chose to do this. This is not watercolor paper. Stampin' Up! Does have watercolor paper, and if we were using it, it would give a whole different look. But I don't. I have watercolor paper, but not Stampin' Up! Yes. So that's kind of nice, huh, Tammy? So I stamped this on the very vanilla cardstock, and I backed it on crumb cake, which is one of my favorite colors, but we will do that later. And then this is the basic white. Okay. There are 7 stamps in this stamp set. There's the 3 images, there's the 3 sentiments, and then there is this texture right there. So, Tammy, tell me, do you want to do the bird or the flower? Oh, thumbs up. I better do my own thumbs up. Flower. Okay. So we will stamp with the flower. I cut out my circle from a Stampin' Up! I think they're Stampin' Up, but they're old ones if they are. So any round ones that you have, any circles or a circle punch works well. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Up block, which I love because I say this every time. It has the indentions here on the sides, so you're not necessarily getting your fingers down into the ink, and it comes out so much cleaner. Mine needs washed. And they do scratch. I didn't get the case for mine, and the scratching is not hurting anything, so it's all good. So we're going to do the flowers right there. Okay. So I am going to use, so we just go ahead and put it on my stamp block. These stamps you shouldn't leave on here because you might tear getting them off if they're on there for very long. I am using Stays On, which Stampin' Up does sell. And I'm using it because, so Tammy, is 1 o'clock tomorrow good for you to close your party? Yeah, I haven't had any trouble with them. It's just that they get scratched. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm putting this onto the stamp, not the stamp onto the block. I do this especially if the stamps are larger than the size of the pad. Okay. Whew. And I've always kept my little plastic on. I don't know why. It's just what I've always done. I think it keeps it from drying out so much because Stays On does dry. Okay, so we're going to put this like this. And then I am, yes, okay, so we will close Tammy's party tomorrow at 1:15. I'm not sure about April's. I have a message into her, but of course she works, so she'll get back to me. She's good about that. Now, I could do it a little bit darker. I like that faded look, but let me go ahead and put a re-inker on here. Some new ink. And let's see how we come out with that. The reason I don't mind what it is now, but you have to re-ink this one a lot. So here's my Stays On. Oops, it's really coming out. They don't usually come out that fast. Now, I usually take an old piece of plastic, credit card, whatever, and I just kind of go over this like that to distribute it more easily. And I need to get a little bit closer in frame. Okay, I'm wiping off my card and putting it back. Okay. Now, let's do this again. And if anybody have any questions, you can leave them in the comment when we're done or ask me now. So let's flip this over. We want it this way because that flower is at the top. Okay. My hands are all stained because I was coffee dyeing. All right. Oh, yeah. So I don't care. So there's that one. It's darker, and there's that one. Which one do you want to use, Tammy? The lighter or the darker? And if you're busy, I'll quit asking questions. Darker. Okay. So now I'm going to clean this since this is Stays On. and it's solvent ink, you can't, it won't come, well, it might, but if you cleaned it right away. If you use a stays-on cleaner, oops, we don't want that there, then it works a lot better. Sometimes I can get it to come off with just water if I do it right away. All right. So I'm going to just set that over here, clean this up, and then I always dab my top off. Okay, there. And then this needs to go with my Stays On ink. Okay, now I did get some solvent on it, and you see how it's not making it run, but it has stained it. So, and see it's blood clear through. We're still going to go with it. All right. So what I did with this one is I colored it a little bit. And so let's use this for the centers of the flowers. And I used this as morning as afternoon. That's what this color is. And then I have another blue right here. Nope. Right here. No, I have Pool Party. We'll use those too. Hey, J-Mac. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, Tam. Okay, so I had just squeezed my case together and got water or got ink in the lid. You don't have to do it that way. You're welcome to just go like this and dab it here. Or you can go here. This is our water pins. Now, this is not watercolor paper, so don't saturate your colors. Try to keep it, what I mean by that, you can saturate the color, just don't put so much water on it. Okay. It's not going to hurt the ink because I use Stays On. What it will do is warp your paper, which I have an iron over here. We can flatten it back out. I'm just taking the color off of this one because it's so dark. And I don't want it super dark. Yes, it is afternoon here. Okay. Then I'm going to close this back up. This color here is Copper Clay. And then to clean these, if you haven't used a water pen, I just squeeze it onto a paper towel, or this is a baby wipe. Hope you're doing well, J-Mac. I think there's a ton going on online today. Okay. So here again, I have some in my lid, right? And you can see these two spots that are a little lighter colored. That's where I've taken it directly off of there. It does not matter. I just want a real washed out look on my petals. Some of them I'll do darker, especially closer to the bud. To that center color, we'll do a little darker. And then I'll lighten it up by adding a little bit more water, but then taking the water out on my baby white. Look at that. Yeah, and this is why we use the Stays On, because when you're using water. This way it's not going to bleed. Okay, now I think I'm going to use a different color of green. Just because I can. Oh, I want a light green. Not the green. Oh, no. This is, I can never read this. Soft seafoam. So I'm just going to put, actually, I don't think this is what I want. Sorry. Sorry. I don't want to go too. We'll use Mossy Meadow. It's going to be totally different, so let's look and see. Thanks, Tammy. J-Mac says, I didn't have my usual appointments, so I finally got here live. Yes, and it's really quiet, J-Mac. You can get a word in edgewise. Like I said, I think there's just a lot going on. There's 2 cells that I know of. Ah. Okay. Now this is more of a brownie green. Let me try it over here. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. So what I want to do is just some of these. I hate when I do that. You see, I didn't have enough water in it. So it's a little thicker than I would want it to be, or darker. And I'm sorry. Okay, I'm standing up. I'm standing up. And I'm going outside the lines because I really don't care. I mean, this is watercolor, right? This is watercolor. Just getting those extra little leaves there. All right. And right there's where I got solvent on it. So it's all good. That's kind of cool. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to let it dry. Now, but I'm going to move it out of the way. We're going to take this. This is not watercolor. If it were watercolor, yes, yes, yes. It would, sorry, be a whole lot different. So you do this 2 ways. I'm using this big water brush. And you can see the water that's going down. And then I am going to very quickly add some water to this green. And just put a little color in there. You can't overdo it because of the fact that this is not watercolor paper. So it's not going to take a lot of moisture without, so far it's fine, but okay, then we just get some speckles, but look at here. We're going to bring this one out. Sorry, holler. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. I think I'll move that one out of the way. Okay, okay. My hands are a mess today. Good. Okay, ready? Now here's that azure afternoon. There. Ta-da! So I like that I can, now I'm going to wipe this out. Sorry. See where it's so runny? I'm going to get all that moisture. There. Okay. And then I want just a touch. Thanks, Tammy, for your help. So to clean this, I just squeeze it and put it on my wipe there. Or a paper towel, however you want to do it. Okay, now I gotta unplug my heater. Sorry, guys. Okay. Now, where did I put this? I'm gonna just do a few. I'm gonna set this over here. I know, right, Tammy? I can't. All right, let's do, so I'm wiping again. I'm wiping that extra moisture out of there. I think we're going to put just a hair of this on there. I know, I don't know what makes it blur. I mean, and then you get it good and then it starts blurring again. Okay, there. Ta-da! Let me clean this mess up. And we will put this all together. And then I have some Wink Stella, which is a shimmer. They do have it back in stock, or they did last time I checked. But it's so popular, it might already be sold out again. But I checked a few days ago. Okay. We set these off to the side. Turn my iron back on. So I can just dry these a little bit quicker. Yeah, I think that turned out good, even though I got that one kind of globby mess in it. So here's this one. Now, Tammy at JMac, should we put a sentiment on the front? This one I just put, enjoy the journey. We don't have to put anything. There's enjoy the journey, grateful for you, and thank you for everything. Those are more like card sayings. That's why I did enjoy the journey. I think there's enjoy the journey. All right, let me go iron this really quick. I just have one of these mini irons over here. Okay. Here we are. All right. I have my Wink Stella right here. I think we're going to go ahead and use it. Oh, good, Tammy. No, I'm not putting them, yes, no, not on a journal front. I'm just going to use them as a journal, oh, Penny, you squeezed too much. Just as a journaling card, J-Mac. All right, so let's just do all of it. So first I'm doing the inside, and I'm just putting a little sparkle here. There. So can you see that? It just depends on what I just said. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. I love it. Love it, love it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on here too. Let's just glimmer the tops. It's so easy to use. Jim's going to have to get that one. Okay. Oh, yep, there, see? We tried again. Oh, come on. That's Winkestella. This one's not showing up, but it's there. I promise you. I'm just not getting it at the right angle. Oh, that's funny. It's funny how the other one turned out so good, and this one I can't even get to. I'm so stubborn. Oh, there we go. See? There it was. Yeah, it's just a little shimmer, J-Mac. Just a shimmer. All right, so now this one, I want to just put a little color around the edge. And I think I'm going to use the copper clay like I did on the inside of the flowers. This is clear, yes. They have it in color. Stampin' Up doesn't, but other companies do. They have it in colors. I don't like this, but we're not quitting. We're just going to continue. I don't like it because it's too harsh a line. We're not continuing. Save that thought. Okay, let me see. This has no color in it, so we'll do this. Oh yeah, much better. Sit down, Penny. So I have to tell you a side bit to the story from this, or a story from this morning live, the journal that they sent me. There was, I don't have it with me. There was a one postcard that I looked at and put back, and they let me know, Bonnie let me know that it was a Wyoming postcard, and so that's why it was stuck in there. And it was taken, it's an old one, a vintage postcard. It was taken about 35 miles away from where Jim was born and raised, my husband. So I thought that was pretty cool after she told me that. So I had to go show him. I had to show him. The Winkestella that Stampin' Up, yes, is clear, but yes. Like, I can't say because I'm on a Stampin' Up one, but yes, some of the others do have colors, which it's not much of a color at all. That's why the clear is just fine. Yeah, I love the Winkostella. Okay, now I think, let's see if we can bleed this in here. If I ruin it, I ruin it. Not a biggie. Okay, ready? It should bleed because there's nothing about the... I just don't like the harsh line. Hello, Dee, you made it on. Wish I could be with you. I hope to see you one of these days. That is really awesome. I love it. DJ Mac is Tammy's mom, who lives 140 miles away. I wish you could be here too, Miss D. Tammy and Dee are two of the kindest people I've ever met. Just saying. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to quit before I ruin it. It's fine, though. It's all good. All right. So let's go ahead. Usually I would not put this on here, but I want this to dry just a hair until I had that adhered to here. The reason is if I mess it up, then I at least don't have to figure out how to peel it back off of there. So I love this crumb cake that I'm putting this on. Well, Tammy, I'm hoping my order gets here tomorrow. So then I can share some other things with you guys. Maybe this weekend I'll try to get a whole bunch of, yeah, sure. It's a nice set, a whole bunch of samples made up. I know, isn't it, J-Mac? I thought that was a neat story. She didn't know that, it's just that it was from Wyoming. She had no idea about it being that close to Jim, where Jim grew up. You guys, that turned out really nice. So then I'm going to put some foam, adhesive foam dimensionals, and I want the larger side. Those are the tiny sizes right here. So there are two sizes. There's the minis. And then these are the regular size. Okay, Tammy's order will close tomorrow at 1. And I don't know yet about just April, when she's going to close hers. But both of the host numbers are in the description box for both of them. They help me out because they're doing a thing with Stampin' Up that if you beat your own last year's sales, then you can win a pack of paper. That's not going to be available anywhere else. Not like I need paper. I probably will share it. Okay. Cute, huh? So this stamp set they are keeping. And there was not a die to go with it. I'm not sure if there will be one now. I should know that, but I don't. All right. Water brushes, paint brushes that Stampin' Up! Has. The Wink Estella. All the stamps, the stamp we used is Inspirational Sketches. And then Copper Clay was the last ink I used, although I used several. And then our wonderful blocks. Now, some of the smaller blocks are going away. I know that, so put this away. J-Mac says she loves your daughter, Dee. She's pretty easy to love. She's pretty sweet. Kind of like her mama. Kind of like her mama. Okay. I appreciate you guys being here. Oh, this needs to go back in here. There. So we have both of those came out of here. And I think they turned out cute. Journal cards, you put them on a card base and use it for a greeting card. Crumb cake is cardstock, yes. So this is the very vanilla, this color here. And then underneath it, what we put it on, that's crumb cake. And it is cardstock. Now, I know some of the cardstock they were getting low on. Yeah, I got something on the back of that one. We'll put a butterfly or something on it. On some of the colors. But I think, well, last year's in colors, of course, won't be coming back. And there will be a new one, which is public knowledge. It's called Just Beige, I think. So that one will be coming out. Let me see. Let me see. I think it's called Just Beige. And I can't tell you. This I like this catalog now that I've looked through it more, but it's nothing like our old catalogs, like where you can just go to your. Anyways, it's beige something. So those are the in colors. Hang on, right here. Basic beige. Yep, basic beige. So that'll be kind of nice as a kind of neutral. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go because I haven't got to visit with Jim very much. It's always busy on Thursdays. And go see what. Oh, I know we do. We have to go get gas for his pickup and for the mowers. So I guess we do have a plan on something we need to do. And then I'm coming back down here and marking some things for Red Shed. Anyways, I love you. Thank you for being here, Dee and Tammy and J-Mac. And if you guys come back, any of you on the replay, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, just get a hold of me. And be a blessing to someone today. Okay, I will talk to you soon. See you around the community. Bye, Dee. Love you.